Continue exercise 9.3. The last question we have discussed question number 19. Let us see question number 20. Show that the product of the corresponding terms of the sequence. Show that the product of the corresponding terms of the sequence AR square AR square dash dash A into R raised to the power n minus 1. A into R raised to the power n minus 1 and capital A comma AR square dash dash A into R raised to the power n minus 1. Product of the corresponding terms of the sequence form a GP. Form a GP. And find the value of R. We have to show that the product of the corresponding terms of these two sequences. Product of the corresponding terms of these two sequences form an AP. And then also we have to find the common ratio. So firstly we multiply the corresponding terms of these two sequences A into capital A, small ar into capital AR, small ar square into capital AR square, dash dash small a into R raised to the power n minus 1 into capital A into R raised to the power n minus 1. We have to show that the form as AP. So divide the first term by the second term. So A R into capital AR upon A into A. So it gives a small r into r. Now divide this term by third term by the second term. So AR square, capital AR square upon small ar, capital AR. A cancel, 1 times R cancel, A cancel, R cancel. Again there comes R into R. Since the common ratio is constant, when we divide this term by this term, second by first, we get the R into R. And when we divide third by second, again we get R into R. Therefore, common ratio is same, so it forms a GP. It forms a GP which common ratio is small r into capital R. So the product of the corresponding terms of the sequences form a GP, which common ratio is the small r into capital R. Now next question number 21. Question number 21. four terms forming a geometric progression in which the third term is greater than the first by 9. Third term is greater than the first term by 9. A3 equals to A1 plus 9. Then the second term is greater than the fourth term. The second term A2 is greater than the fourth term A4 by 18. This is the second condition. The second term is greater than the fourth term by 18. This is the equation number 2. These two informations we have given. The first information is that the third term of a GP is 9 greater than the first term. The third term of a GP is greater than by 9 by the first term, and the second term is greater than 18 by fourth term. Then we have to write the first four terms of a GP. First four terms means A, AR, AR square, AR cube. We have to find these values. First four terms of a GP. So third term from first. Third term of the GP is given by A into R raised to the power 3 minus. And first term of GP, A1 is given by A plus 9. Here A into R raised to the power 3 equals to A plus 9. This A will go on left side. So A into R square minus A equals to 9. From first two terms, A is common. So R square minus 1 equals to 9. And R square minus 1 is written as R minus 1 into R plus 1 equals to 9. This is the first equation. Now from second equation. From second, we have given second term. Second term A2 means A into R. Fourth term means A into R raised to the power 4 minus 1 plus 18. So A into R equals to A into R cube plus 18. AR cube will go on left side. So AR minus AR cube equals to 18. From first two terms, AR is taken common. So we get 1 minus R square equals to 18. From the bracket, we take minus H common. So minus AR bracket R square minus 1 equals to 18. Multiply both sides by minus. So this becomes positive A into R, and R square minus 1 is written as R minus 1 into R plus 1, and here comes negative minus 18. And name it, this is third equation, name it fourth number equation. Now divide 4 by 3. Divide 4 by 3. So LHS of fourth equation, A into R, R minus 1 into R plus 1 upon LHS of third equation, A into R minus 1 into R plus 1 equals to minus 18 divided by 9. R minus 1 cancel, R plus 1 cancel, 1 times A cancel, and we get the value of A equals to minus 2. The value of A comes to be minus 2. Now put the value of A in equation number 3. So from equation number third, we put the value of A. So minus 2 into r square minus 1 equals to 9, and minus r square minus 1 equals to minus 9 by 2, and r square equals to minus 9 by 2 and plus 1. The value of A. Here we get the value of R, not the value of A. Here R remains, so the value of R is minus 2. Common ratio is minus 2. Now put the value of R in equation number 3. So from third number equation, A into R square minus 1. R square minus 2 the whole square 4 minus 1 equals to 9. 3A equals to 9 and A equals to 3. So we get the value of A. A equals to 3 and R equals to minus 2. Now the first term of a GP, A equals to 3. Second term is A into R. So 3 into minus 2, that is minus 6. Third term is AR square. The value of A is 3. R is minus 2 the whole square, that is 4 into 3, 12. And the fourth term is AR cube. So 3 into minus 2 the whole cube, minus 8 into 3, minus 22. So the first term is 3, second term is minus 6, third term is 12, and fourth term is minus 22. Now question number 22. If PL, QL and RF turn of the GP are A, B, C, PH turn AP equals to, PH turn is A, QH turn AQ equals to B, and RH turn AR equals to C. We have given the PH term of GP is A, QH term of GP is B, and RH term of GP is C. Then prove that A raised to the power
AQ minus R,
A raised to the power Q minus R, then
B raised to power R minus Q,
B raised to the power R minus Q,
C raised to the power P minus Q
C raised to the power P minus Q equals to 0. 1. So we have to prove that A raised to the power Q minus R into B raised to the power R minus P, C raised to the power P minus Q equals to 1. And we have given the PH term is A. So let first term of GP be X and common ratio be R, and common ratio be y. Suppose common ratio be y and the first term be x. So pth term means a into r raised to the power p minus 1 equals to a. A means first term. We have assumed the first term as x. The common ratio r we have assumed y. So x into y raised to the power p minus 1 equals to a. Name it first number equation. Then we have given qth term is b. AQ equals to b. So qth term means a into r raised to the power q minus 1 equals to b. But a is the first term and we have assumed the first term as x. Common ratio y raised to the power q minus 1 equals to b. This is the second number equation. Then the third information, the rth term is c. So a into the value of a is x, the value of common ratio is y raised to the power r minus 1 equals to c. This is the third number equation. So x into y raised to the power p minus 1 equals to a, x into y raised to the power q minus 1 equals to b, x into y raised to the power r minus 1 equals to c. We put the value of a, b and c on the LHS. So LHS is a raised to the power u minus r into b raised to the power r minus p into c raised to the power p minus p. And the value of a put from first equation. At the place of a we can write x y raised to the power p minus 1 and 4 raised to the power q minus 1. The value of b is taken from second equation and at the place of b we put the value of b. So x into y raised to the power q minus 1 and r minus p. The value of c is taken x into y raised to the power r minus 1 and whole raised to the power p minus q. Then powers be multiplied. X raised to the power 1 raised to the power q minus r. We get x raised to the power q minus r. Y raised to the power p minus 1 into q minus r. From here x raised to the power r minus p. Y raised to the power q minus 1 into r minus p. Then x raised to the power p minus q and y raised to the power r minus 1 into p minus q. So x raised to the power q minus r, y raised to the power. This power gets multiplied. P into q, pq. P into r minus pr. Minus 1 into q minus q. Minus minus plus r. Then x raised to the power r minus p. Y raised to the power, powers multiplied. Q into r. Minus q into p. Minus 1 into r. Minus minus plus p. Then x raised to the power p minus q. Y raised to the power r into p, rp, minus rq, minus p, plus p. Base are same, powers be added. So x raised to the power q minus r plus r minus p plus p minus q into y raised to the power pq minus PR minus Q and plus R. Here y raised to the power QR plus QR minus QP minus R plus P. Here y raised to the power RP minus RQ minus P plus Q. So plus Q minus Q cancel. Minus R plus R cancel. Minus P plus P cancel. Plus PQ and minus PQ cancel. Minus PR and plus PR cancel. Minus Q and plus Q cancel. Plus R minus R cancel. Plus QR minus QR cancel. Plus P minus P cancel. And we get x raised to the power 0 into y raised to the power 0. And x raised to the power 0, 1, y raised to the power 0, 1, and 1 into 1, we get 1, which is RHS. So the result comes LHS equals to RHS. LHS was A raised to the power Q minus R, B raised to the power R minus P, C raised to the power P minus Q. We put the value of A, B and C on the LHS. Then x raised to the power Q minus R into y raised to the power P minus 1 into Q minus R. X raised to the power R minus P, y raised to the power Q minus 1 R minus P into x raised to the power P minus Q, y raised to the power R minus 1 P minus x raised to the power Q minus 1, y raised to the powers P multiplied, x raised to the power R minus P, y raised to the power, this power will multiply, x raised to the power P minus Q and y raised to the power multiplied. Then bases are same, powers P added, so x raised to the power Q minus R plus R minus P plus P minus Q. And y raised to the power, all the powers of y will added. And the corresponding term gets cancelled and the result comes x raised to the power 0 into y raised to the power 0 and anything power 0 is 1. So 1 into 1 equals to 1, which we get the RHS. Now question number 23. Question number 23. If the first and nth term of the GT are A and B, first term of the GT A1 equals to A and nth term of the GT AN equals to B. AN is calculated by A into R raised to the power n minus 1 equals to B. And the first term A1 is A. And P is the product of n terms. P is the product of n terms. A1 into A2 into A3 dash dash AN. P is the product of n terms. Then prove that P square equals to a into b raised to the power n. We have given the first term a1 equals to a and the nth term an equals to b, and p is the product of first n terms. Then prove that p square equals to a b whole raised to the power n. So a1 means a, a2 means a into r raised to the power 2 minus 1 means ar, a3 means a into r raised to the power 2. Next, a4 means a into r raised to the power 3 dash dash. An means a into r raised to the power n minus 1. An means a into r raised to the power n minus 1. Now, a into a into a into a till up to n terms. So this becomes a raised to the power n. And r raised to the power 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dash dash n minus 1. Powers of r be added 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dash dash n minus 1. So a raised to the power n into r raised to the power 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus n minus 1. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dash dash n minus 1. So the formula for this is the term of AP. This is the term of AP. And the formula for AP is sum is n by 2 a plus an, n by 2 and a plus an. N means number of terms. Here total number of terms is n minus 1 by 2. The first term is 1. The last term is n minus 1. Plus 1 minus 1 cancel. And we get n into n minus 1 by 2. So the sum comes to be n into n minus 1 upon 2. So at the place of 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus n minus 1, we can write n into n minus 1 upon 2. This is the value of p. Now square both sides. So p square equals to a raised to the power 2n and r raised to the power n into n minus 1 by 2, the square. Powers p multiplied, 2 and 2 gets cancelled. So p square equals to a raised to the power 2n into r raised to the power n into n minus 1. So this can be written as a raised to the power 2n is written as a raised to the power n into a raised to the power n, and r raised to the power n into n minus 1. And this is written as a raised to the power n into a into r raised to the power n minus 1 and whole raised to the power 2. When we expand this bracket, then we get a raised to the power n and r raised to the power n into n minus 1. And at an is written as it is. At the place of a into r raised to the power n minus 1. A into r raised to the power n minus 1. We can write p. So a raised to the power n and b raised to the power n, which is written as ab raised to the power n. So we get the result that p square equals to a into b whole raised to the power n. This we have to prove. P square equals to ab raised to the power n.